We did it. Yes. Thanks to you. How to Get More Ice Time hit Amazon, #1 new release bestseller. Thank you so very much. I truly touched. And it's the second book. My first book, Becoming Bully Proof, same thing. Now, what these books have in common, it's all about building confidence, belief in yourself, developing a champion's mindset, and helping develop that character, that sportsmanship, and that just overall self-belief, self-respect to help you stand out from the crowd and utilize your unique God-given talents to be the hero, the leader, the champion you were born to be. So as exciting as it is for these books, especially this one just launched yesterday. Yes, my newest book, How to Get More Ice Time, a champion's playbook, winning with integrity, both on and off the ice. As exciting as it is for it to be an Amazon new release bestseller, and as exciting as the title is about how to get more ice time, the biggest message is character development in our players, in our athletes, helping them embrace who they are, their unique God-given talents, embrace their full potential to stand out from the crowd. But in order to do that, they have to believe in themselves. And here's the thing, self-confidence and opportunities, they go hand in hand. You know, what do all players want? It's the reason I wrote the book. And it says right here on the back, if you can read it, what does every hockey player want? More ice time. It doesn't matter if it's a little kid, doesn't matter if it's a teenager, doesn't matter if somebody playing juniors or college or pro hockey. They all want more ice time. Yeah. And what does every parent want for their kid? More ice time. And what does every coach want to give to every player they can? More ice time. So that's a universal bond here. But it's far more than just the ice time. It's the message, the principles, the core values, and the concepts of how do you get it. And how you get more ice time is the same as how you get more opportunities, more leadership roles, more happiness, more success. It's all about believing in yourself. It's all about developing what I call your warrior confidence. It's all about developing that mindset of a champion. And then I take it a step further. I like to say that attitude of excellence, that heart of a warrior, that work ethic of an underdog. It's, in a nutshell, doing the things that others aren't willing to do. And I say it all the time. It is easier than ever to stand out from the crowd because so few are willing to do what it takes to stand out from the crowd. Most just want to blend in. Most just want to be like everybody else. And I'm telling you, you're not going to get noticed that way. You know, I talk about all the time, growing up, I'm not a very big person. I'm 5'7". And I was always usually the smallest on every team I played on. I was overlooked. I felt underappreciated, undervalued. And I didn't have the greatest talent. And I certainly didn't have the size or the height. But what I did have was champion's mindset, a work ethic of an underdog, a heart of a warrior. And that came from growing up on a farm, and poor on a farm, I might add. And my parents, total blue collar, hard workers. And their thing is, look, the world ain't going to give you anything. You're going to have to work hard, fight, claw, scrap, and everything to get anything that you want in life. So those core values were sown at an early age. Now, I didn't know how that really, as a kid, translated over to getting ice time on the ice, or I played other sports as well, football and baseball. But I soon learned, man, I wasn't going to out-talent anybody. I certainly wasn't going to outsize anybody. But what I could do is outwork them. And that's exactly what I did. And I'm telling you, by working hard, being respectful, doing the things others weren't willing to do, that's what got me far more ice time, far more leadership roles than my natural athletic ability ever should have, and ever could have, I should say. So the concepts here, it's all about how do you get what you want in life. Respect, starting with self-respect. You got to respect yourself first and foremost, because if you don't respect yourself, then no one else is going to respect you. And that's a big thing I talk about in my book, Becoming Bully Proof, and it's essentially, when I was a 12-year-old, the book is, meeting me 40 years later, and we go on a journey together where the older me is teaching the younger me everything I wish I would have known about, #1, believing in myself. But that belief in yourself starts with that self-respect. And self-respect is saying, I would kind of bully myself all the time in my mind, saying, well, I'm not very big. I'm pretty darn small. I'm not as good as he is, so I guess I just won't make it. I'm just beating myself up. You know, Bruce Lee once said, the meanest, most horrible thing we can do to ourselves is negative self-talk. It's essentially just kicking our own butt. But even far worse than that, by doing that, we're kind of sending a message out to the world that I don't respect myself, so why in the world should anybody else respect me? And I'm telling you, for years upon years, I was bullied. I mean, in every way, shape, or form. I had the crap beat out of me, mentally bullied and abused because I did nothing to stop it, because I didn't believe enough in myself. So it all starts with that self-respect. You got to respect yourself. And how that self-respect starts, that flows right into self-discipline. Meaning if you say you're going to do something, then do it. Because every time you say, I'm going to do this, and you don't, you're lying to yourself. You're essentially bullying yourself. You're letting yourself down. So your subconscious mind's just going to say, oh, that's just Rich. He ain't gonna do it anyway. He says he is, but I know he ain't. That's bullying yourself. So it starts with self-respect, which flows over into self-discipline. And the more you're able to respect yourself, and the more you're able to do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it, that's the discipline. Like saying if you're going to start working out, then do it. You say you're going to start getting to practice early, then do it. You say you're going to start writing a book, then do it. You say you're going to start studying a little harder to make better grades, then do it. What you say, don't just mindlessly say words. Because I'm telling you, in here, when you just, I'll tell you another thing. And here's a right hook of reality. Something that always drives me nuts. It always did. I've gotten better about it now. But it's still, when people say, oh, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. And I'm like, are you really? I get excited because I'm like, yes, I want you to do that for yourself. But here's a little personal note for the coaches and parents out there. I can't want, actually, it's something I tell the players all the time. I can't want ice time for you more than you want ice time for yourself. In other words, I want it for you. I'm going to give you everything I've got. I'm going to do everything I can. But you have to actually do the work. You have to skate hard in practice. You have to make sure you're on time. And when I say on time, you're 5 to 10 minutes earlier than the time the coaches ask you to be there. That way you're more than ready to get on the ice. And when you get on that ice, you make a commitment to yourself that I'm going to give it everything I've got in practice. Because how you practice and how you prepare is how you're going to play and how you're going to perform. If you go through the motions in practice, you're going to go through the motions in the game. You can't just flip the switch. Now, I know for a lot of you, athletic ability has gotten you to a certain age or a certain level, wherever your age is right now, but sooner or later that's going to run out. If you want the things that set you apart, it's the attitude and the effort. It's the respect. It's the discipline. It's the commitment to do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. And that's universal. And that's what's so great about my book here, How to Get More Ice Time. Yeah, that's the catchy title. That's what everybody wants, more ice time. But it's far more than that. It's about how to get what you want in life. Because sooner or later, if you don't make pros, even if you make pro, most pro hockey players are done by their mid-30s. What are you going to do the rest of your life? Well, if you've got the right mindset, you've got the right attitude, you've got that right belief and confidence in yourself, then you're able to accomplish anything. So it's far more than just getting ice time. The subtitle is what I'm super proud of. A Champion's Playbook, Winning with Integrity on and off the ice. Sound good? Awesome. Well, I just want to jump on here real quick and say thank you so very much for, literally the thousands of people that have bought the book within the first day to make it an Amazon new release bestseller. I'm so very grateful and thankful for that. But as exciting as it is to be on the bestseller list, as excited as it is for the players to get ice time, I'm most excited about the core values and the principles and the leadership skills development and character development, all those things that is my whole mission, purpose, and goal in life. And my mission, for those that don't know, is to be the mentor that I always wanted and needed in my life. And that's my goal for the teenagers out there and the young adults and the parents and coaches as well. So if you haven't picked up a copy yet, or you know somebody that could really benefit, player, coach, or parent, please share it with them. Share this with them. It's getmoreicetime.com. Getmoreicetime.com, and the link will be in the comments there. That's a direct link right to the Amazon page. And my other book, you can just put Rich Grogan on Amazon, and I've got actually 4 books back there. You can grab one of those as well. That would be fantastic. And once again, they're all kind of interconnected in helping build that confidence, establish that self-discipline, that self-respect, and then, of course, I say that warrior confidence. That's that overall belief in yourself, knowing you're probably going to get popped because you are. That's life. Knocked down, but you've got the fortitude. You've got the grit. You've got the resilience. You've got the passion and the determination to get back up and fight another round. And that's what separates champions from everybody else, doing the things that others simply aren't willing to do. Good, good, good. All right. Well, thank you so very much. Remember, getmoreicetime.com to pick up a copy. Please kindly share with someone else that could benefit from this. And for our YouTube friends out there, make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, because we're going to have more and more of these kind of mid-range videos coming your way. Our podcasts are going again. We're up to episode 386 at the time of this filming. So we're closing in on 400. That's crazy. But that's fantastic as well. And we've kind of renamed and restructured that as well. Once again, it's been the same message all the way through. But now the title of the podcast is Real Rich Grogan, Warrior Confidence Hockey Unleashing Champions. On and off the ice. I mean, that's the whole goal, right? We got to be a champion. Oh, I didn't mention that. Quote, my buddy Brian Sutter back there. That's why you can see the number 11. There it is. I always wore number 11 playing hockey because of Brian Sutter. Blue-collar farm boy, workhorse. You know, there were 6 Sutter brothers, and 5 of them made it to the NHL. Brian was the oldest. And, oh, my gosh, he's got an incredible story. Well, he was, in my opinion, the absolute, well, I think most Blues fans will agree, the best Blues captain in the history of Blues captains. And, of course, his number's retired. But anyway, I was going to tell you, the quote on the back says, it's from Brian Sutter, you got to win off the ice before you can win on the ice, because good people make great players. Woohoo! Yeah! How's that? All right. All kinds of good stuff like that in the book. Go to getmoreicetime.com. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell. Oh, and I'm getting better at these YouTube videos. I'm supposed to tell you. Make sure you drop in the comments maybe a hockey stick emoji, or get more ice time, or I'm committed, I believe in myself, warrior confidence. Drop something in there. That way I know you at least you watched it to this point. Sound good? All right, everybody. Oh, and you want a freebie? Man, go to my website, warriorconfidence.com. You get, where is it at? Right here. Free 5 quick steps to getting more ice time. Boom, free. Just drop in your email and there it is. All right, everybody. Talk to you real soon. God bless. Bye-bye.